Technology is ubiquitous, touching almost every part of our lives, our communities, and our homes. Yet their use in schools varies from school to school and from class to class. And many schools lag far behind when it comes to integrating technology into classroom learning. Many are merely exploring the potential technology offers for teaching and learning. Properly used technology can assist students with acquiring the skills they need to thrive in complex, highly technological, knowledge-based economies in which we now find ourselves. At the end of the day, we must question how it enhances the quality and sophistication of learning in the classroom. How do we have to go about the technological development of education? Integrating technology into classroom instruction is more than training students in basic computer skills and software programs in a separate computer class. It also means more than allowing free-for-all, allowing students to play with everything. Essentially, effective technological education happens across the curriculum in areas that research shows deepen and enhance learning processes. Effective technology integration is achieved when the use of technology is routine and transparent, and when technology supports curricular goals. My issue comes when we attempt to completely throw away educational styles prior to the use of technology. For most of my educational career, I used nothing more than paper, pencils, and calculators. For most classes outside of research, these materials are all that's needed. This doesn't mean that I don't like technology in the classroom, because I really do. I'm just saying we can't forget or overlook basic technology and educational styles we used that have worked for generations. Education shouldn't be about reading, writing, and math. Students shouldn't just be about those things. Students need to learn how to be part of society. That is effectively the purpose of education, to teach students to become adults and interact in normal society. The society we are jumping into is often technologically mediated. The jobs we take require an understanding of technology, the places we go require that we understand and use technology properly, and the social group we run and use technology to mediate communication. Thus, excluding technology from classrooms makes very little sense. I believe what education gives us is the ability to personalize education. It allows us to treat students as individuals, rather than as a collective. It allows us to give students help where help is needed most. While technology gives us the ability to personalize education and to create an education system built around creating adults, I also see faults with running into technology full steam. Unless used properly, a drastic increase in technology in education can detract from the social aspect of education. As I said earlier, a major part of education is informing adults ready to go into the real world. A large part of this real world is dealing with people and creating relationships. I worry that using too much technology too quickly could dissolve the relationship-building nature of education. We've all walked into a room and seen half a dozen people sitting around on their phones not talking to one another. That's my fear with Uber technology in education. I fear that interactions will become automated and technological, rather than physical and personal. Another negative of technology can be the distraction it can create. All of us have sat in a lecture at some point and felt really bored instead of listening, went on Facebook, Twitter, or Amazon. We've all at one point or another given in to the distraction of technology. With the use of technology comes the understanding that there are outside distractions that are not as clearly prevalent in traditional education. Another issue that I see in technological education, although it's a rather small one, is the reliance that many students have on their computers. They no longer rely on the books that are lent by their teachers for them to study from, since they're already interested in studying using the computer. Even simple problems on homework that they need to answer, they seek assistance from the computer. I think many of us sitting at our desks trying to solve calculus equations or chemistry problems have searched the question on Google hoping there's an answer. In the past, technology and education was a debatable topic amongst the society. There was a myriad of views on modernizing education and making it technologically aided. There was a huge number of positives and negatives in educational technology, many of which are still significant. Gradually, as schools embraced technology, the importance of technology education was realized. Education has taken a whole new meaning, and that leaves us with no doubt that our educational system has been transformed owing to the ever-advancing technology. Technology and education are a great combination if used together with the right reason and vision. When used properly, technology presents many opportunities for students to take advantage of. And while there is the possibility of abuse, the possibilities of accelerated education tactics are much greater. Many of the technologies being used in the classroom are relatively new, so it's likely that negative effects will be more thoroughly documented in the future. But at this point, studies show that the potential for greatness is far greater than any harm it could cause children. It'll be interesting to see what technology's role is in education over the course of the next few decades. At this point, it looks as if it'll be around for a while.